Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess.
Is this for Octopath?
To help guide the lost.
Wait, is that Final Fantasy
Now,
14?
the goddess watches over Fodlan from her
What?
kingdom above, as the mother of all life.
Wait.
The arbiter of every soul.
This... What? What? Holy shit, this looks like Radiant Dawn.
It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Oh my goodness, this looks good. This looks really good.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order.
And there's actual units that stand around you.
The crests are to blame.
Look at that jacket. That looks like Space Alm. These character designs look like Valkyria Chronicles. This art style is super Valkyria. Triangle attack.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin.
Nier? Looks like that boss from Nier.
It's now or never. I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Spring 2019. Can I find it even online yet? Oh, there it is. I want to take kind of like a look at this. I legitimately thought this was FF14 for a second. Like, that looks like the continent of FF14. I'm like... And that even looks like goddamn Bahamut up there. Oh no, that looks like the freaking, Light Dragon, one of the brother dragons from Final Fantasy XIV. I was so like, what's going on here? And those look like flying Gore Magalas over there. They honestly look like Gore Magala. And you have this lady who, for a second, for just a split second, I thought was either going to be A, Crom's sister who killed herself again, and we were getting Awakening 2. Or B, she was going to be related to the banana-haired ones from Warriors, which scared me for a second, but it looks like she's not. Then we have a cool kind of graphic here with a goddess. Whoa, and then we have that guy. I don't know what it is with Fire Emblem and having evil old men as your opponent. Like, I don't know, it's gotten kind of tiring. It feels like they do it every single game. They just add some very buff, evil old guy. And it gets kind of old. But he gets parried. So it's called Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Oh, I just realized there's no sound. I'm sorry. There we go. I don't want it to be completely silent. So I legitimately thought for a second this was Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. Just because the art style with the trees and everything looks so close. It looks very, very close. You can actually see that they have like health bars or some such down here. And you can see the tile type up in the top left corner.
Go ahead, give me orders.
And you can see, whoa, what's with that? You can see all the enemies are linked to her in some way. It's like she actually fights all of them at once. Or perhaps it's just showing that she's within range of all of them. If so, that's an awesome range indicator to show, hey, these are all the people that can attack you right now. I think that's actually just a range indicator. Oh yeah, combat arts, just what I wanted, they're back. And she has magic too. It looks like most characters have a physical attack and magic, it seems. Or she could just be the Lord, and that's why. This is one of the things I wanted so bad. Alright, hold on, I want to go back to that screen. We gotta look at everything, guys. This is important to me. This is so important. Okay, the UI honestly kind of reminds me Aristocrat. That's a class. We're really going for the Game of Thrones style house thing, which is what I wanted so bad. Her name is Edgelord. Combat arts were in the last game. Yeah, they were in Fire Emblem Echoes. You can see she's an aristocrat, and that the details are very similar to how Fire Emblem Switch looked, especially the UI design. You can see weapon durability is back, obviously. 50 out of 40. You can see all the stats down here. We have, wait, there's endurance and RSL. I have no idea what those stand for, personally.
Measure your worth as an
Okay, and here we can see we have a version of the battle screen, very similar to what we know. It's very minimalistic. I guess that's just a back out symbol, maybe. Mercedes. Okay, I just want to pause here for a second, so you no need to. But the dynamic camera angles, I love this fact. I love the fact that there's other soldiers around now. I love the fact that you're not just 16-year-olds, like 10 of them fighting an army. I love that it's a war and it feels like one. And unlike what Radiant Dawn tried to do, where they just said, hey, if we have a whole bunch of yellow units moving around, it feels like a real war because you have to sit here and wait for turns and turns and turns and turns. No, but they're actually doing it this time. I thought this was Clive for a second. I thought this was Clive. Oh, there's an archer man. Want to take a good look back at him. Looks like he has a beard of some kind. His name is Claude. Or wait, no, is that the guy over there? That's Claude. No, that's Claude over there. And then we have some flyers.
Such a brutal, irrational world.
Some mounted units.
Some believe the crests.
And there's Edgelord again. It's too late. She already has the name. There's Space Alm and creepy mage guy. So now we get a look at the tactical map, which is more clear than it has ever been, not worrying about what the terrain looks like. And it's more useful than it's ever been, it looks like. I'm sure you can get a top-down view also, but you can definitely look this way, which really gives you a closer feel. Doesn't look like archers have 2 range or 1 range. And it looks like we're going to have, like, you can go around the castle, it looks like. Not quite an open world, but you can go around the castle of Space Alm and Edgelord. And it's funny, it looks like Persona systems, like time management. Like, it's like, what should we do today? And she goes in and says, should I train axe stuff or should I train sword stuff? That's really neat.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into
There's the triangle formation. That's more the formation than the triangle attack. And there's your army of mages, something I always like to see. And there's the guy using the Ivy sword. Okay, that legitimately just looks like the enemy from Nier Automata. That looks like the Opera House boss from Nier Automata.
to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or
Oh,
never.
there's your cut-ins. I don't know what it is with Fire Emblem and having thing of, like, girls sleeping or, like, sitting on stone throne. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen this shot a lot.
I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Spring 2019. Okay, well, that's my look over of Fire Emblem 16. It looks rad so far. Can't wait to see when it comes out. I think it has a good title. If I can find the title card. Fire Emblem Three Houses has a nice ring to it, actually. It's doing every single thing I wanted, minus adding guns. It literally did everything I want, and I'm so excited. It added back combat arts. It took this... It seems to be taking a political view. It's adding time management in gameplay such as that. It added other units that aren't just your characters. It's doing everything, and I am so hopeful for this game. I am very hopeful.